Hello my beautiful flowers and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you consider joining us by subscribing. You can follow along with my budgeting journey as I work to become debt-free and to build funds to buy my very first home. Today we are going to be stuffing paycheck number 2 of September, so stick around and we'll get right into the video. Alright guys, we are going to start off with my wallet and actually start off with my change. So I have my new little change purse. Some of you may not have seen this before. And for the first time in a long time, we are bringing back Miss Piggy. I've had her on just a few times and she is getting really heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and put my change in there. Alright, that is Miss Piggy all taken care of. I think at the end of the year, we are going to turn her in, or at the beginning of next year, rather. Alright, so let's move on to my wallet, my cash envelopes in here. It has been, since the beginning of the month, I haven't stuffed these because my paychecks are all messed up between me and my husband. Usually we get paid every other week, but now we're getting paid almost the same time. So I'm switching, at least for this month and possibly next month, to stuffing 2 weeks worth of stuff at a time. So videos might be a few more and far in between. So groceries, we have nothing left over. Spending, we have nothing. Eating out, we have $6. And gas, we have $5. So I'm gonna set this aside and show you where that goes later on in the video. And now we need to go ahead and refill these envelopes for the next 2 weeks, actually, which is painful for me because normally I'm so used to getting paid every single week. One for me, one for my husband, one for me, one for my husband, so alternating. All right, we're gonna start off with groceries and we're gonna do 150 in this. So we have 50. I honestly cannot remember how I did this, so hopefully I can do this right. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 40, 45, 50. Hopefully that works out. If I have to go back and switch things, it'll be okay.
Why are you the way that you are?
Okay. I really need to start writing down my denominations for each of these. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 145, and 150. So 150 should get us through the next 2 weeks until we get our next paychecks. All right, gas is going to get $100. So we're doing 50, 70, 90, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. I like to do ones on here simply because I swipe with my card and then I take the cash out of here and put it in my back to bank envelope. And so if I swipe with my card and let's say I spend 34 at the fill-up station, then I can make sure I have those ones so I only take 4 and I have this left over for my rollover. Hopefully that makes sense. We have 50, 70, 90, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. All right. So 100 going to our gas fund. Eating out, I'm gonna give us 50. And I think I'm just doing a $50 bill for this, since we spend pretty much all of it. And spending, I know in my budget with me at the beginning of the month, I decided I wasn't gonna do any spending for myself for the month. However, just from the first 2 weeks, I can tell that isn't working out for me. So I'm gonna give myself $20 for the next 2 weeks. All right, so that is it for my cash envelopes. And while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull my husband's spending. He is getting $30. And I'm gonna set that to the side for him to put in his wallet later on. All right, put these back in here. And that is my wallet all taken care of. So we're gonna head over to my sinking funds now. Actually, I misspoke. We do have a few things over here, but they are in my sinking fund binder. So we have utilities and phone. Utilities, since we're stuffing basically 2 paychecks worth of utilities here, I'm gonna do $75. So we have a 50, a 20, and a 5. So far for the month in utilities, we have 50, 125. Phone is going to get 50. So we have 50, 70, 90 in phone. Okay, now we can finally move on to our sinking funds. So health sinking fund is going to get 35 this week. Have to get this to 135, I want to say, for my very last reoccurring bill for a doctor's visit. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 16. So 116. So we have almost reached our goal for the month on that. So what did I say that was? Oh, because I have to write in the balance. I think I said 116. 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 16. Yes, 116.
My God, pull yourself together!
There we go. All right, moving on to insurance. We're putting $50 in there. So we have 51, 1, 2, and 3. So $103. Our house fund, it looks like, oh, I need to switch around emergency and house here. House fund is also going to get $50. So far we have 2,000 in the bank for this, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 500, 550, 600. 2,600, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So 2,644. And it was my birthday last week, so I did get just a few dollars, and I decided to go ahead and put that in my house fund just because I like to see it grow. I turned 27, so I got $27 from my mother-in-law. I thought that was kind of cute to get, you know, the amount of money that you're turning. All right, emergency fund is also going to get $50. So I guess what I was saying by birthday money, I already put the birthday money in there. I didn't show it in the video because I wanted to get in there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 455, 556, 657, 1, and 2. So 702. We're actually really close to meeting my very first goal for emergency fund of 1,000, which is really exciting. All right, investing. Okay, so this is where my rollover money comes in. So I have $11 in rollover. And I do already have $1 in there from past stuffing. So we have $12 so far for the month. And I don't track this on my sinking funds tracker because I just deposit this into my Robinhood account at the end of every month. I know I haven't really talked much about Robinhood, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave a referral link down below in my description box, simply because if you decide you wanna get started with investing, I think Robinhood's a really great place to start. It's really simple interface. It makes me feel secure about what I'm investing in because really I am learning. So if you want to go ahead and get started, and if you want to get, I think, 1 free share of stock, it's randomized when you sign up, but I'm going to go ahead and leave a referral link down in my description just in case you've been thinking about getting started. Go ahead and sign up, get that free share, and look around, test it out. So that's it on that. Next up we have subscriptions. I'm going to go ahead and put $10 in there. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56 in subscriptions. And I know my Amazon Prime did pull already, so I'm gonna have an expenses video coming out very soon. So that is it for my high priority funds, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to my lower priority sinking funds now. All right, here we are with my low priority sinking funds. I decided to concentrate on my gifts fund a little bit because my 3-year wedding anniversary is coming up. So I'm gonna put $50 in, and of course I have a few birthdays in the family coming up as well. And we do have money out of this that I need to take out in an expenses video. So we have actually spent some of this money. I just haven't had the time to film that video to take that cash out of here. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72. So 172 in gifts. And I wish I didn't have to take any out of this because I really need to get this buffered up. But we do have a Christmas fund, so it's not like I need to spend it on Christmas. All right, entertainment is going to get $20. We're going to do, yeah, so we did 20, so we have 20, 40, 60, 75 in entertainment. My husband Zach is going to get $30 in his sinking funds, and he has spent some of this on our card, but I have not yet taken it out of here, just like with my other funds. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. 160. I'm gonna be completely honest, I think he forgot that he had a sinking fund. Or I think he forgot that he had reached his initial goal of 100, and he's barely been spending it, possibly because he wants to save up for, if you've been following along, he's really into swords, so I think he's been saving up for that. Saving up for a better sword than just a $100 one. So vacation is gonna get 50, and if you may or may not tell, we're down to $100 in here. That is because we finally bought our plane tickets to Arizona, and I think I put it on my credit card, and I just wanted to get that money in the bank right away and pay off the card. And they ended up being, I think, about $550 for 2 people, 1 checked bag, round trip to Arizona, and we picked our seats simply because I wanted to make sure I sat next to my husband and not a stranger during the times that we are in. So this is down to 150, and so right now we are just saving for spending money in Arizona, which we actually don't plan on going very many places simply because of everything going on. So we'll probably do a lot of outdoor hiking and just spending time with my in-laws who live there, so it'll be really nice. All right, our car fund is going to get $50. And this money will be coming out in my expense video as well. We have to pay my car registration. So we have 100, 152, 253, 20, 21, and 22. So 322 in our car maintenance fund. I think it would be really neat to actually have a fund to save up for a car itself. However, right now it really isn't fitting in our budget, but perhaps after we get our loans paid off. Right, business is going to get $10. So now we have 20, 30, 40, and 50 in business. All right, moving on to furniture. That is also getting 50. Yeah, it's also getting 50, just like car did. A lot of these funds are getting 50. So we have 100, 152, 253, 354, 455, 550, 570, 591, and 2. 592 in our furniture fund, which is really exciting to see. We are saving up for our very first home, and we live in a rather small apartment right now. So we have furniture, but definitely not enough to fill a house. And so we're just trying to get a leg up on that and save for that. All right, Christmas, I'm going to be giving 35 this week. So we have a 20, a 10, and a 5. So that is giving us 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 205, and 10. We are already to 210 in Christmas, and I only had a goal of 300 by December 1st. So I definitely think we are going to reach that goal. Clothing, I'm gonna give myself $20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, and 3. My clothing fund never really gets too high. I always seem to manage to spend it once it gets around to like the $100 mark. And our baby fund is going to get $20. I am not pregnant, but we are saving for a future child. So we have 140 now in baby. All right, and that is it for my lower priority funds. We are gonna go on to the 100 envelope challenge. All right, we are on to the 100 envelope challenge. I'm gonna be filling 4 envelopes this week. We're gonna do hopefully the math works out okay. When I was at the bank, I sort of messed up my denominations a little bit. So we're gonna be filling 87, 32, 31, and 11. And I didn't have my sheet with me, so I don't know if I've done these ones yet. So it doesn't look like I've done these yet, so perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and get out number 87. Start with the biggest one here. All right, so we have 50, 70, 80, 5, 6, 7. Double check that. 50, 70, 80, 5, 6, 7. And once I get to about the halfway mark with this challenge, so 50 of my envelopes filled, I'm gonna go ahead and, just for the fun of it, tally up and see how much I have. I know the end goal of this is $5,050 is what it ends up being. However, I'm just eager to see where I will be at the halfway mark, you know, because it won't, will it be exactly half of, so will it be 2025? No, it wouldn't be, because there's different numbers.
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
And I was never really good at math. So we'll see my progress. So 32 is our next envelope. Sorry guys, it was a long day. So 32, and then I'm also doing 31, so that's right in front of it. So I'm gonna pull that out. So we have 20, 31, 2. Now I'm really hoping my denominations work out. I think if I do this challenge again, I'm not gonna do it with all the envelopes. I think I'm just gonna have one envelope that I put it in and just cross it off on here every week. All right, so that was number 32. Now we're on to 31. So 30 and 1. Perfect. Oh. And putting today's date just for the fun of it. That way when I go to unstuff all of these, it'll be fun to see what dates I stuffed what. All right, and finally the number 11, and thank goodness my denominations work out. Thank goodness. And I realized I never told you guys how much we were stuffing. The amount we're stuffing is actually not 1,155, it's 1,166. Like I said, I was a hot mess when I was at the bank, so. All right, and there's number 11. So I better cross that off on here, as well as number 31. Sorry, I'm not too neat about it. I'm just excited to get them crossed off. So if you want to take a look, here is what I have so far. I want to say it kind of looks like I'm a third of the way done. So we're making really good progress. I've only been doing this for maybe 4 months, I want to say. So, all right, that is everything I have for you today, guys. Go ahead and feel free to leave me a comment down below if I made any mistakes. Please consider subscribing and liking the video. I'm thinking about starting the like challenge. So that means however many likes my last video gets, I'm gonna stuff that amount into a savings challenge. Thinking about starting that, seems kind of fun. But like I said, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.